So you know, if you're a regular follower of the Chess Bootcamp channel, that I like to promote these very dubious gambits that no really serious player would ever consider, and it's just for fun, really. Well, I think my opponent in this game might disagree with you, because look, here's the thing: gambits can work. Some gambits are played at high levels, like the Smith-Morra, for example. But my current favourite is the Scotch Bonnet. And hold on to your hats for this one. In fact, go and get a packet of baby wipes and put them in the freezer, because this one is a real ring stinger, okay? Honestly, it's a choice between the bottom falling out of your world or the world falling out of your bottom, but either way, my opponent really doesn't have a great time in this one. Anyway, let me take you through it. Welcome to Hunty's World of Pain on tour, Arse Pain Edition. Okay, e4, e5. Everything looks kind of normal. Everything's just fine, right? The Scotch. Okay, well, the best move is e takes d4. White offers a second pawn. We get slightly suspicious, but hey, what can what have you got to lose? And now, the Goring Gambit continues with bishop to c4, offering the third pawn. Okay, well, this is technically the Goring Gambit. Okay, you could here recapture with the knight and just play on with an exciting position, one pawn down. The Scotch Bonnet, however, is queen to b3, and this will put off our opponents now. Queen e7, obviously, kind of guarding this, also maybe threatening to take here. Okay. But as a former Danish player, I know what I'm doing. Knight takes c3. We are in more or less equal position now. The knight also defends this pawn. The knight is also threatening to come into d5, hitting both the queen and the vulnerable c7 pawn. Okay. So now we have knight to e5. And this is not a great move. The best move here apparently is knight to d5 from white, and that is exactly what I find. Okay, we're hitting the queen, we're hitting c7. So the queen really has two options. The queen has to move, and clearly she wants to defend c7. She could, in theory, come here as well, I guess. Okay, but here we have knight takes, and now it gets spicy, right? That was not an accurate move, by the way, from black. Look at how free my bishops are to come and join in the fun, right? My queen's out in the board. My knight is in a very commanding position, and black has nothing. Black has no development whatsoever, and is kind of banking on the idea of having the one extra pawn in the end game if he gets that far. All right, so we have queen d6. Kind of makes sense. All right. Now the best move here. Can you find it? In fact, pause and see if you can find this one. I was very, very proud of this move. The move I found is bishop f4. Preparing possibly even to castle, but x-raying through the queen at the c7 square, defended by the knight. I didn't see it at first. I had to have a bit of a look. Took me 12 seconds to find that. Then my opponent has to think for 47 seconds. Moves over. Knight comes in with check, king moves. And now, boom, again! Again, backwards defended by this knight. So the knight's defended by this bishop. This bishop comes in and hits the queen again. Was that the best move? No, taking the rook, according to the fish. But the fish is very materialistic. Anyway, but bishop b5, second best move. Okay? Queen goes to b6. And now it's +6 for white, right? It says I should take the rook. I don't take the rook. I long castle. Lining up my rook against it. It's like everyone's coming out to play, right? My knight is halfway down his throat. My bishops are crisscrossing across the king. Right? The queen is having a torrid time of it. I've got a rook lined up with the king. Ouch. My arse. Seriously. Okay. So rook moves out of trouble. But this doesn't really matter because you see this configuration, right? So I can move the knight, attack the queen and the rook. But then, of course, I figure out that my opponent has a way out because he can move the queen with check. I immediately move king b1. Nothing much changes. My pieces, apart from in fact, no, even this bishop's defended. I have even coordination. This is insanity. Black's also got an isolated pawn, by the way. So pushes a pawn forward. Best move here is rook c1. I find it. Okay. Apparently b6. Apparently b6 is the best move. Right? Black is dead. Lost, bruv. Grabs a pawn, and now apparently there's forced mate in 7. After queen c3. I play queen c3. They play knight out and get checkmated. Just like that. So there you go. Black leaves this game, as the saying goes, with an arse like a stoplight or a brake light. Okay, so a quick look at the review. Damn. 90% accuracy for yours truly. Okay, now tell me, guys, and 2050, boom. Tell me if gambits are that bad, right? But you play them well. And ouch. Not one inaccuracy, bruv. Not one inaccuracy. And a whole load of, what are these? These are like best moves or excellent moves or whatever. But yeah, I mean, seriously? Seriously? Do not doubt the gambits. Do not disrespect the gambits, because you could end up in a state like that. Anyway, thank you for joining me on Hunty's World of Pain on tour. See you later.